Cars like these do cost money. One of the problems the industry faces is how to get these extraordinary new green technologies onto the streets of some of the world's most polluted cities, many of which are in the developing world.
This is Manila, capital city of the Philippines. It is home to more than 19 million people and is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. For many years now, Manila has suffered from the highest level of air pollution on the planet, and the jeepney has been a strong contributor to recent levels. When American troops began to leave the Philippines at the end of World War II, hundreds of surplus jeeps were sold or given to Filipinos. The Filipinos stripped down the jeeps to accommodate several passengers, and the jeepney rapidly emerged as a popular and creative way to re-establish inexpensive public transportation. The jeepney has begun to evolve recently in response to environmental and economic concerns. There are two companies in particular which are looking to reinvent the jeepney as a greener mode of transport in the Philippines. Pacific Biofuels has found a way to use coconuts to create biofuel, while Solar Electric has designed a jeepney that can run off a battery and even solar panels. Solar Electric Company, or Solarco, began operating in 1976, and the company's president, Mr. Robert Puckett, has been pushing for renewable energy for more than 3 decades.
The electric jeepney does not produce any emissions at all. In fact, we'd fail the emission test being given by the Land Transportation Commission because there's no emissions being emitted. There are no tailpipes in this jeepney at all, and so we'd probably fail it right away. But being polluting free, this is the perfect vehicle for Metro Manila because it produces no pollution at all.
The jeepney can drive 120 kilometers on a single charge. With the optional solar panel installed, it can run for 150 kilometers. The battery can be recharged at Solarco stations for only $3, much cheaper than refueling.
The jeepney does not have any sound at all. In fact, we had to put a CD radio in it for people to know that there was a jeepney running in the street, or else they'd be surprised.
At a cost of $12,000 versus $17,000 for a regular jeepney, the e-jeepney is definitely an investment worth making.
I have been in the renewable energy business since 1976, that's 33 years ago. And I'm still pushing for it right now. I'm seeing the fruits of renewable energy now appearing in this country after 33 years. And I think I can wait another 33 years to see all of this come true, including the success of the electric jeepney.
Hopefully, for Mr. Puckett's sake and that of the environment, we will not have to wait that many years. Those drivers of the jeepney that don't want to buy the new e-jeepney are being catered for by the increase in production of biodiesel in the Philippines. One company, Pacific Biofuels, has turned to the commonly found coconut as a source of biofuel. The coconut is not usually regarded as a source of biodiesel, but it has many advantages over other crops such as rapeseed and soybeans.
The reason why we use coconut, or why it is a better crop to use as biofuel feedstock, is because coconut, as you know, is a tree. As a tree, it has a productive life of about 70 years. If you compare this with soy or canola, which is a crop you have to replant every year or plow it in and then replant again, the coconut is planted and it will run for 70 years of producing coconuts right through its lifetime. So you have this very effective carbon sink instead of a CO2 generator in the way that you propagate it.
Pacific Biofuels is currently in the process of developing a large-scale coconut plantation in North Luzon in the Philippines that will be 2.5 times the size of London once completed. The area has been selected for a number of reasons. There is a large availability of marginal land that avoids encroaching on arable land used for food crops. The coconut industry will replace the declining tobacco plantations and provides an alternative source of jobs for local farmers. It is hoped that jeepney drivers will begin to use biodiesel instead of regular diesel. This transition would significantly reduce the amount of harmful emissions from jeepneys and help to reduce the air pollution in Manila. Biodiesel is available at several petrol stations located in Manila, and more drivers are making the switch from diesel to biodiesel.
Okay lang po. Bumibilis ng konti.
Wala naman po. Mas maganda nga po eh. Dati mauso ko talaga ito. Hindi ko pa napapakailaman ng aking engine. Talagang tumipid siya, wala yung usok na maitim. Tsaka maano sa kalikasan talagang.
With the introduction of both the e-Jeepney and new biodiesel, things are definitely moving in the right direction for Manila, and it will not be long until a significant reduction in air pollution can be seen.
As well as the chance to show off new concept cars and developments in engineering, the Frankfurt Motor Show is an opportunity for world leaders in the industry to talk about everything from alternative fuels to road design. The car is, after all, just one piece in the puzzle of the global transport network. Changing the way we travel, be it by aeroplane, subway or train, is a major focus here and a key part of the upcoming climate negotiations in Copenhagen.
The southeast of England is the busiest commuter region in the United Kingdom. Routes between London's terminals and Kent see some of the highest volume of passengers, with an estimated 120,000 people travelling on these services daily. In June this year, South Eastern Rail introduced Britain's first high-speed commuter train between London St Pancras and Ashford. The Hitachi Class 395 trains have cut the average journey time from 80 minutes to just 30, and its unique design has helped reduce carbon emissions. The train is produced by leading technology company Hitachi, based here in Japan. By 2025, Hitachi hopes to reduce the annual CO2 emissions in its products and services by 100 million tonnes. One of the organisation's key focuses is Hitachi Transportation Systems, which represents the main part of the Industrial Systems Group. This division amounts to about $1.5 billion annually and develops transportation systems worldwide. In order to make operations more efficient, Hitachi is designing its vehicles with a focus on environmental conservation. The new Class 395 trains are based on Hitachi's A-Train concept and have been manufactured and developed with the environment in mind every step of the way.
These trains are going to be in service for the next 40 years, and to make sure that they remain cost effective and environmentally friendly, they have to be energy efficient, they have to be reliable, and they have to cause very little damage to the track that they run on.
The train body is made from a double-skin aluminium, which has been made possible through the groundbreaking welding technique called FSW, or friction stir welding, which creates no harmful emissions. Hitachi is the first company to use this system in the manufacture of railway carriages, and compared to conventional stainless steel structures, they have a number of environmental benefits. The trains weigh 30% less, have improved safety features, and are easier to maintain. In the future, this train will be used as a shuttle for visitors to the 2012 Olympics in London. Spectators will be ferried from St Pancras to the Olympic Village in Stratford in just 7 minutes. Hitachi is also looking at solutions for one of the biggest CO2 emitters, the diesel train. A standard electric train requires high infrastructure costs, while traditional diesel trains are relatively cheap to buy and maintain. However, they tend to have noisy engines that emit 3 main pollutants in large quantities: nitrogen oxide, particle matter, and hydrocarbons. In 2003, to improve the energy efficiency of its traditional diesel trains, Hitachi and East Japan Railway started developing the world's first hybrid train. In 2007, the New Energy Train, or Keiha E200 type vehicle, came into operation on East Japan Railway as the world's first commercial hybrid train. The key feature of the New Energy Train is the hybrid propulsion system, a diesel engine with motors powered by rechargeable batteries.